I'm at 33 Shirley Street in Roxbury, and this is the historic Shirley-Eustis house. It's the house that I had mentioned in the General Arnold video a few weeks ago. And if you haven't seen that video, I suggest you take a look at it. You may find it interesting. Now, this house was built in 1747 by William Shirley, who was the colonial governor of the province of Massachusetts. This house is the last of the palatial mansions of the royal governors. This house had been called the most important unrestored mansion in New England and perhaps the United States. The property was originally 33 acres, and the house sat in the middle of what is now Shirley Street. In about 1865, the house was moved to make way for the road, and the property was divided up for other house lots. During the Revolutionary War, the house was used as a soldiers' barracks and a hospital. It was after the war that it was bought by privateer Captain James McGee, who died here in 1801. The house was then acquired by William and Caroline Eustis. William Eustis was Massachusetts governor in office from 1823 to 1825, and he was then a U.S. congressman. During the Eustis ownership, they had the Marquis de Lafayette as a house guest when he toured the United States. Other notable visitors were John Quincy Adams, Henry Clay, Daniel Webster, Aaron Burr, and John C. Calhoun. Let's take a little stroll around the property. And here we can see Shirley Street. The house was actually 60 feet toward the street, sitting in the middle of the road. He's partway into the road, and they moved it this way. Doing it in 1865, that must have been quite the ordeal. Well, they've got a mini split here, assuming the office of the caretaker or the administrator, keeping them nice and cool. Over here we have a carriage house which came from another property. I forget which, and there's used to be, and I believe there still is a carriage inside from the 1800s. If you get on the website for the Eustis estate, you can see all of you go into some detail, but not necessarily a lot. The best thing to do is to come to the mansion itself at 33 Shirley Street in Boston, just off of Massachusetts Ave, down by Newmarket Square. You can come in here and take yourself a tour. It's well worth it. Well worth it. Very easy to get to. What's going on? How you doing?